Jason Gilbo here at JGilbo11, taking a look at some stacking options for tonight's slate. One ballpark in particular that's going to be a popular one, but one where you're going to definitely want some exposure to. We'll talk about Fenway Park, Orioles and Red Sox. Granted, everyone can stay in this game. Looking at Baltimore first, I mean, Kyle Kendrick on the hill. This dude's been in AAA. We look at what he's done in the AAA. I mean, over a 4 ERA last season. He's made 4 starts in the minors this year. ERA is at 6, 2.33 home runs per 9. Kendrick's been absolutely horrendous in his career. I mean, 362 low to lefties, 327 to righties, low strikeout rates. Look at his 2015 numbers. I mean, a lot of 374 low to righties with a 2.07 home runs per 9. So, I mean, Kyle Kendrick, definitely not a good arm. Be firing up a Baltimore stack tonight. Comes in as a little expensive, but definitely worth a look. I mean, FanDuel is actually not that bad, and one, because the pitching is not expensive tonight. You can still fit Baltimore in. Adam Jones, Manny Machado, Chris Davis, Mark Trumbo. If you want to go Seth Smith, that's fine for value. I'm okay with that. I know a lot of these guys have been struggling, but a matchup against Kyle Kendrick is certainly one to exploit and can kind of cure you of a little slump. So Baltimore's certainly a team that you can look to stack. On the other side, Tyler Wilson's going to draw the start tonight. He's allowed a 330 WOBA to lefties, 358 WOBA to righties, 1.53 home runs per 9 to right-handers. So, Betts, Hanley, even a Pedroia, Bogarts, I don't mind tossing in there. Low 6.5% swinging strike rate, has allowed over a 33% hard contact rate. Hanley, I mean, certainly heating up. I mean, 231 ISO against righties this year. Hard contact's been through the roof. I mean, 42%. You look at Betts, I mean, 39% hard contact, 359 WOBA against righties. I think the big Betts upside games are starting to come here soon. Hitting the ball really well. It's kind of like Correa, where being sort of quiet, but definitely the potential of upsides there. And Betts on FanDuel, that price has dropped quite a bit. He's only $3,900. Pretty good in comparison to where other top outfielders have been. Justin Pedroia, Alexander Bogarts, I mean, keep an eye on who hits leadoff. Certainly, obviously they'd be a part of the stack. Pedroia comes in a little bit cheaper, so that would be the ideal situation. But you look at the Red Sox over the highest run total on that 5-game slate. I'll definitely be, introducing a stack of them tonight as well. Seattle, last one here. Gene Segura, Ben Gamel, Robinson Cano, Nelson Cruz, Kyle Seager, if you're playing on DraftKings. Looking at this matchup, I mean, Alex Meyer, low ground ball rate, decent hard contact rate to both sides of the plate. Only has 31 innings in the majors, but has a lot of 432 WOBA to lefties, 320 WOBA to righties so far. You look at Segura, I mean, strong numbers against right-handers, 353 WOBA, 134 WRC plus. Cruz, I mean, Cruz is red hot, 418 WOBA, 308 ISO against righties. Cano, obviously, we know his numbers. Ben Gamel, the value here is filling in for Mitch Haniger. 46% hard contact against righties, 377 WOBA so far over a small sample size. So has been hitting the ball really well and hitting up top in that and second spot in the lineup. So I definitely like the Mariners. I mean, getting outside of Fenway Park, for a stack, I definitely think Sadle's the next top option. Unfortunately, I mean, weather might be knocking out basically 2 other games here. So, if you do want to get really contrarian, I don't think a Marlins stack is that bad. We saw it kind of go off a little bit last night, but Andres is certainly not a talented arm. I don't mind going back to him. I think just with, if Real Muto's up top again, but likely going to be D. Gordon, Yelich, Stanton, Ozuna. Those guys are all certainly playable for a stack. And I think we'll definitely draw low ownership in the 3 that I've mentioned. So they are kind of the contrarian one to look at tonight. So that's going to wrap things up here. You can head over to DaveFantasyCafe.com for all great tools and content.